Flix Talkers, we are back. We are back. We are back. Hello to everyone. I should move my chat. Go up here. Very good. Who's in the building with me? Roll call, Flix Talker, roll call. If you guys are new especially, please jump in the chat. Say what's up. Let me know if the levels are coming in okay. I think we got everything set up. I constantly am changing things in here, and sometimes the setup doesn't always stay the same. But we're here on a Saturday, coming live from California, sunny Southern California. It is extremely windy. It is extremely windy today. Oh my God. I don't know what happened. I hope we're not getting the Santa Ana winds, but it is warm and it's windy. That's all I know. We went on a morning walk. I'm being a good boy and trying to get on my health kick. Slowly but surely. I got a video for that too, by the way. A video talking about how to treat your life after 40. And I think it's definitely true what this guy's saying. So we'll go over that in a quick second. Going over some stories, going over some movie numbers, going over the movie theater industry, going over Kanye West's concert last night. He has returned. He has risen. The GOAT is here. So we're going to be talking about some Kanye as well as just viral clips and whatever you guys want me to talk about, I will speak on for the next few hours or so. I'm feeling good. Oh, and the reason why I mentioned the weather too. I'm crossing my fingers that the power does not go out. And if anybody that's been through high wind situations know that the power can cut out in an instant when it's windy. So we're gonna try our best, but we're not gonna hope for it. All right, Laura in the building. What's up? Let's say what's up to the chat first and foremost. We got Sebastian in here. We got Ulysses Torres in the building. What's up, Ulysses? Jonathan in the building. What's up, Jonathan? Eric Patterson. Good to see you in here, my friend. Cleon, you know what's funny, my friend? One of my favorite DJs, he did a DJ set in Miami. Oh, it might have been last week or so. Anyways, about 3 or 4 days ago, they uploaded the video. And he started off with the Dang Sia a cappella track. I don't know if you caught that or if you heard it, but I think it was for Titanium. He kind of did like his own like little intro read. Maybe I'll play it in a little bit. It was awesome. And the crowd was loving it and they were singing it. It was awesome. I love EDM with all my heart. And what's up, Laura, once again? Good to see y'all in here. We get power outages during the hot monsoon season. Not moon season. Monsoon season here in Phoenix. I hate it, by the way. If I'd live... Oh, I'd love if I could maybe someday. Yeah. It can get bad. We haven't had a power outage in such a long time, but I mean, I'm knock on wood, I guess. Whatever. Any thoughts on Primate? I haven't seen it. I don't plan to see it. It looks like a retarded movie. I don't want to watch it, so. Oh, leave someday. You hope you could leave someday. We actually want to visit. We want to visit Phoenix. That's one of the cities that I do want to check out. I also want to visit New Mexico, Idaho, because I have family up there now. Utah, a bunch of different areas that are close to me, even Texas and stuff like that. I would love to visit. So, yeah. You guys let me know if you guys have any plans today or this weekend. Oh, my mom's back in town. Didn't even tell you guys last stream. Or actually, she didn't leave last stream. It was like Monday she left. They went to Peru to go climb Mount Machu Picchu. I know it's a mouthful, but Machu Picchu, have you heard of it? My mom and my 2 aunts, they both climbed that mountain, and she has an amazing story. Oh my God. Let me actually pull up Mount Machu Picchu. A lot of people have heard of it. My mom is 71. My mom is 71. And she hiked this. Mount Machu. I don't even know what it says. Machu Picchu. My mom is a goat. She is the goat, and a literal goat, probably from climbing the side of this mountain. Machu Picchu Mountain is a challenging 3-hour round trip hike rising over 1,900 feet above the Inca Citadel. Okay, now that may not seem high to you, but the elevation, bitch, what are you doing? There we go. 10,000 feet elevation, higher than what is going on with this right now? My thing's freaking out. Higher than Denver, Colorado, the Mile High State. A lot of difficulty here, but anyways, let's get into some pictures. I mean, what are we doing here? Madre, what the fuck are you doing at age 71 that you feel like you need to climb this? I'll have to talk to her tomorrow because I said, you know what? Because she came back late a couple of days ago. What's up, Amanda? Late a couple of days ago, and I'm like, I'm going to give you a day of rest, but I would love to come by and barbecue or something like that and just kind of pick your brain on this trek. And she's like, yes, that would be nice. So I'm going to go find out what the hell was boiling on in her brain, thinking that she could do this. But she did it. She did it. Now, let me tell you the story. I'm gonna read the text, actually. So it's verbatim. So my mom sent us a group text. On Tuesday, she says, you might have heard there was a huge mudslide at Machu Picchu on March 30th. We were there on March 29th and left at 5 p.m. It had just started raining. At 2 a.m. that night, a mudslide covered the tracks and derailed a train. Thank God we were not there. The people are stuck there until mud is cleared. Yesterday, we arrived back in Lima. Now, is that proof that God is not fucking real or what? Immediately, my Laura, said that my grandma was looking over her. My grandma passed in November, guys. A lot of you guys know that I had a deep connection with her. She was my last living grandma. Both my grandmas are dead now. Both my grandparents are dead. Well, I don't have any grandpas. So, you know, my grandparents are dead. But anyways, she was very, very close to the family. She was the glue that held the family together. She's no longer here. And we feel that she was looking over my mom and my aunts. You know, it's a sweet thing when you really think about it. But yeah, she climbed Machu Picchu, and I'm very, very excited she did. So we'll talk about it tomorrow with her. Let's see. It can be cool to visit when hot. Oh, when not that hot. Lots of fun stuff. Just outside of Phoenix to see. Canyon Lake is a hidden gem not too many know about. Okay. Clan is saying just started partying. Should be unconscious by 6 p.m. Oh, man. Don't go too hard. Yes, Machu Picchu looks amazing. Clan, mom put up with the spazzed out, whacked out ADHD having baby Flix. Yeah, she did. Let's see. Planning on watching The Housemaid tonight since I read the book. You haven't seen it yet? Oh, I thought you saw it already. Okay. Clan is saying my mom climbed a mountain of coke back in the 70s. There you go.
I got family.
So very good. All right, let's get into our first story. Let's set it up. Simba fan in the building. Hey, what did you think of the Super Mario Galaxy movie? I haven't seen it. I plan to actually do a reaction for the channel once it comes out on digital, because I did do a reaction for the first movie. So I am hearing a lot of bad things. That's all I'm going to say. I'm hearing a lot of bad things, but that it's fantabulous. You see what I did there? F-A-N, tabulous, because this movie is for the fans. For everybody else, like the critics, I heard it wasn't that good. But anyways, we're not going to talk on that right now because I haven't seen it. You thought it was amazing? Of course you did, because you're a fan. But anyways, I'm staying optimistic because I love the way the first movie came out. Flixtastic. Let's check out this first story, guys. So, at a Walmart store in Mexico, and this is proof positive that Walmarts around the globe don't give a shit about customers. A customer found a 70-inch TV priced at 547 Mexican pesos, which is approximately 30 American dollars. The customer bought it, and when he tried to leave with it, it turned out the price was mismarked and the employees prevented him from leaving. Now, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts of this because I'm sure a lot of you guys have dealt with shit like this. I know for a fact that I have. I've walked into a store, especially an electronics store, and there are things that get accidentally mispriced. But guess what? You take them to the counter and they go, oh, no. Sorry, this is a misprice. And I'm like, well, I can't get it for that price? No, you can't. Well, then I don't want it. Well, this guy almost made it out of the door. And I really would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this. Who's right in this? The customer for taking advantage of the mismarked price? Or is it Costco's fault, man? What are we doing? I'll let you know mine in a second. And I don't have a translator, so I don't know what the hell they're saying. Well, this is step number one. If you work at anywhere, you don't get involved, man, physically with the customer. You just don't do it. You don't know what the hell they have on them. They always told me when I worked in retail, you never get involved with the customer. This guy's trying to run with a 70-inch TV. This is insane. This guy's doing everything he can in his power, in his manpower, to get that 70-inch, $30 TV out the effing door. I kind of love that for him. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it almost to his car right here. He's in the parking lot. Man. I mean, come on. Really? Do the authorities need to be called for something like this? Cleon in the chat is saying, once he pays for it, it's his, man. I mean, Guitarful in the building saying customer's always right. I mean, yeah, to a certain extent. I mean, if they're acting like a dick, then fuck them. I mean, I don't care. You know, I don't care if you're being rude to somebody. You know, the customer ain't always right. But in this instance, I mean, to me, it's Walmart's fault. It really is Walmart's fault, 1,000%. And they have to take, look, and I'm not for, you know, taking advantage of little things like this. I mean, if you could do it, you do it. I'm not saying steal at all whatsoever. This is a whole different situation. This is a mismark situation. And Walmart can afford it. Once again, I'm not saying because they can afford it, you steal from them. This is not stealing. He legally paid and literally paid $30. Now, whether you want to say that that's the right price or not, they marked it that. They marked it at that. the epic saga at the Mexican Walmart. I mean, it's not that serious, dude. They put the TV in the back seat. They put the TV in the back seat of the cop car? What the hell? Eric is saying, let him have the damn TV. We're going to take this TV in for questioning for evidence. So we need that. You know those cops are going to jack that effing TV. Lawrence in the building saying, I've seen war criminals treated better. Look, they took the TV. Give me a fucking break. And y'all know, I am a man of the people. I am fair. I like to play judge and jury sometimes, especially when it comes to reviewing clips with my audience. You know, the Flix Talk amazing community. I think we are fair and balanced. If this man was doing a criminal act as far as like running off with that TV without paying for it, damn it, I would call it out. I don't give a shit if he was black, brown, white, green, fucking purple, yellow, what the fuck ever. I'm going to call it the way I see it and the way I think it's fair. And this man did nothing wrong. He paid for it regardless of what it was marked. And he's walking out, and they're trying to physically stop him. Walmart is not going to miss out on that chump change of whatever it was originally marked. For the 70-inch, probably, I don't know what, $1,200? Something like that? $1,000? I don't know. I don't know what TVs are going for nowadays. Cleon is saying a 70-inch TV at $30 is $2.33 per inch. Nice. Wow. Buffoonery. Buffoonery. A waste. A waste, man, of the resources out there in Mexico, wherever the fuck this was. Wherever the fuck this was. Let me read some of these comments, man. This person says, any store that I've ever worked at, the price marked is the price. Yes, that's what they told me. They would honor this sale and then reprice the rest. Come on, it was their fuck up. Once the price was paid, the transaction was over. The store has no legal standing after the fact. If it's displayed as such, then yes, you usually have to honor it. Come on. I mean, this guy was playing super cop over here. The first guy that stopped him, the actual worker. They tell you do not get involved with an altercation and create an altercation. They tell you that when you sign up. Did you know and customers can take the price off of one lower cost item and put that tag? Yeah, but we don't have any evidence that this man did that. You are assuming. Customer wants cheap TV and peel sticker off of a $30 headphone. Guys, we don't know that he fucking did that. We don't know he did that. Let me watch my TV, por favor, senor. And this is why I love Twitter. So just wanted to pick you guys' brains on that one. Laura in the chat saying no reason to arrest him. Yeah, it was overkill. Once again. I'm sure the taxpayers don't want to see the cops out there for that bullshit. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I couldn't believe this. That's rule 1. They tell you do not engage. Do not engage and create a scene. You work at Walmart, not the Pentagon. Get the fuck out of here. All right. By the way, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you guys are coming in from. Make sure to hit that like button. If you guys are new, what caused you to hit that subscribe button? Please let me know. I got a couple of good reaction videos on the channel. I went over the Rob Schneider stand-up comedy. I also went over some Al Bundy insults. I'm going to try to get more reaction videos like that on the channel. Of course, more movie reactions and more Twilight Zone. I really would love to. People are asking me about the Twilight Zone thing. Guys, if they block my video, then it's a waste of my fucking time. I'm sorry. That's just exactly what it is. Yeah, I know you guys don't want me to waste my time. You know? Time is limited. So I'm doing my best over here to not get blocked. Speaking of time being limited, this segues perfectly into a video that I just saw about being in your 40s, man. Let me know in the chat if you guys are over 40 years old. Specifically 40 to 49. Because this message is for you, and I thought it was very impactful. Saw this last night, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah. My removal guy cracked my TV last week. Shall I sue? Clan is saying be nice until it's time to not be nice. Yeah, 1,000%. What's up, Jason? Hi, David. I got to go to work soon. Just dropping by to say hi. Well, thank you so much, my friend. It's been a while. All right, so this is a message to people in their 40s.
Listen, this video is for my 40-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? Between 40 and 49. Come in. Let me talk to you real quick. Listen, you got to stop playing. You got to stop playing around. If you...
Well, this should apply to anybody over 40 in general. Heed this message, because if you guys aren't applying this to your life now, do it before it's too late, even if you're in your 50s.
If you 40, between 40 and 49, you already lived half your life. Half your life gone.
If you're lucky.
You are now in the second half of your life. And your second half of your life cannot mirror the first half with anything. With eating habits, with your conversations, with your friends, things that you tolerate. Everything has to be different in your second half of your life. Now, granted, if you got some of you guys who got it right before you turn 40, I'm not speaking to you. I'm talking about the ones that's trying to figure it out right now in their 40s. Stop playing, man. Anything you want to do in this life, it's time to do it now. It's time to do it now. If you want to start getting your health together, right now it's time for you to start eating better.
Yes.
Right now it's time for you to stop smoking.
Yes.
Right now it's time for you to stop drinking.
Yes.
If you 40, between 40 and 49, now is the time where you can turn some things around where you might not need high blood pressure medicine, or
right.
You might not become a diabetic.
Right.
Now is the time.
Preach, brother.
Any
Preach.
dreams you got, any ambitions, any goals you want to accomplish, now is the time to start doing it. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford to waste any.
See, Cleon, you're already fucking up. Cleon is already fucking up. And don't get me wrong, I just celebrated my birthday almost a month ago, and the ladies at work, they got me 2 bottles of liquor. Grey Goose and some Casadores. I said, ladies, I'm in my 40s now. You want me to fucking die? What are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's a good gesture. It is nice. I've been sipping on it. But you know what? The point I'm getting to is that I feel like shit afterwards. I cannot even be sipping on any drinks, you know? Maybe a Sprite with some tequila in there, like a shot of tequila, I'm good. If I go over that, I'm not good anymore. You know what I mean? Meaning that I just feel it quicker on my body. I wake up with a headache, you know? I only drink on the weekends. Well, that's not bad. I don't think that that's bad. But how much do you drink? Are you drinking to get fucking pissed drunk off your ass? Because if you are, that's a whole nother problem. You might have some deeper issues. I don't know. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not your therapist. But eat right. Stop abusing your body with smoking and drinking. And notice the key word is abuse, right? Moderation is always going to be there. I say, you know what? I've always been a firm believer of if you're kicking ass like in the gym or even just walking around your damn neighborhood to get, the cardiovascular going, to get the blood flowing, to get your muscles, just nice and strong. If you're doing that thoroughly, reward yourself on the weekend with that burger, with them fries, with that shake, with that beer. Do it. You don't want to live with regret until you're on your deathbed or whatever like that. Say, damn, I was in the second part of my life. I really should have just enjoyed it. Yeah, you can enjoy it, but you know how that shit's going to make you feel if you abuse it. So obviously it's a give and take, right?
More time, because now you're on the second half of your life. And that second half of your life is not filled with energy. It's not filled with youth. The closer you get to those upper ages, the slower everything goes.
Yeah.
Your body slows down.
Yes.
Your mind slows down. Everything slows down.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get out there, man. And you got to take this second half of your life serious. Anything you want to do in your life, any goals, any changes, it's time to make the changes now. You know what I'm saying? You halfway through life. You know what I'm saying? You lucky if you live to your mid-80s.
Right.
You lucky. You blessed. You know what I'm saying? Stop procrastinating and start living the second half of your life way better than the first half of your life.
100%. Wanted to show you guys that because we never touch on that. We always focus on the negative usually or craziness of things, but I thought this guy had something a little positive to say, and I wanted to shine that light on my community so that maybe it can inspire you guys to make a change. I'm not here to get preachy. I'm just telling you that I've been noticing, obviously for myself, and I'm not even in the best work conditions, at my 9 to 5. I love my job, trust me. But, I'm working on concrete all day, and that's wear and tear on your fucking knees. I don't want to feel like an old man getting out of bed at 41 years old and just, that ain't normal. That's not normal. It's not. It's not normal when it's preventable. You can prevent that. I can prevent that. And I have to just tell myself that. Stop being a workaholic, David. And worry about your health. Put your health first. Let's see. Cleon saying I'm 53 and I can still throw them things. There you go. Laura's saying I'm 50 hits hard. As soon as I turn 50, everything physically hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm just tired. Yeah, 100%. I get that. But if you still got legs, you can move, girl. 40 is a new 30. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's see. I'm definitely trying to change a lot, Laura's saying. Financially, I've gone from almost being homeless just a few months ago to now making like $2,500 a month. Hate the job, but it pays. You know what? When you come from such a drastic, just polar opposite of almost being homeless to having some money in your pocket, right? And 2,500 is depending on where you live, is modest. So you said Arizona. It could be a modest income, obviously. I mean, you're not making millions, obviously, compared to certain people, but it doesn't matter. You got to look at everything in the totality of things. So what I would do, because I always do push that you have to like what you do as far as like a job or whatever. But the key word is like. You don't have to love it. And right now, I think in your situation, you're just trying to make as much money as possible. Now, once you get back to where you want to be, or at least you feel comfortable with, then you can say, F that job, right? Then take off. Maybe go to something else if that's what you want to do. You know? Like, for example, my give and take at my day job, I love what I do, but I don't feel like I get paid enough. There's always going to be situations like that. So are we going to balance the pros and cons of you liking your job more, steady work, that's always going to be there, and not getting paid as much? Or are you going to seek out a job that you potentially hate, but you get paid a lot more? You got to think about things like that. I think when you're younger, you can afford to go to jobs that you freaking hate. You know what I mean? Because who cares? You're young. You can bounce from other, wherever you want to another job. When you're older, you don't have that many options. I don't feel like. That's just my opinion. But congrats, Laura. Congrats to you. That's a big feat. Stop bullying me, forever smoking. I want you to be around, bro. Sid, I want you to be around. Amanda saying I have 5 years until I turn 40. Yeah, you youngster. Laura saying, and I lost 35 pounds. There you go. Reached a weight goal that I haven't in a long time. Very cool. Still got more to lose. At least it was top shelf. I'm kidding. He's 100% right. I figured this years ago. I only drink on the weekends. I'm turning 49 this coming July. You're almost part of the 50 club, Jason. And Jason, you've had some health scares. Don't think I forgot. We need you to live a long time too, my friend. Watch a lot more movies. Moderation abuse is a thin line. Absolutely. 12 weeks sober today. Oh, can we give it up, guys? Give it up to Lawrence. 12 weeks sober today. Nobody wants to hear it. I want to hear it. But if you can, it's a good idea to maybe slow down on the alcohol. Trust me. I know it more than anybody. My father was an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? And an abusive one. I don't want to get too personal, but I think that can go hand in hand, unfortunately. And it could push people around you to not want to do that shit because you see the ugly side of alcoholism. I think people think that alcoholism is just, the fun drunk guy. No, you can be the abusive drunk guy that fucks up people's lives. And I always told myself, and my mother even told me at a young age, son, I hope you don't get addicted to alcohol because, especially when you're younger, my mom thought it was hereditary. Oh, my son's going to be an alcoholic now. Or it's going to be easier for him to fall into that like his father did. And I'm here to say, guys, I always kept myself so busy and preoccupied and wanting better for my life that I never fell into that trap. Even as a DJ, someone that used to every weekend, Friday, Saturday, even Thursdays sometimes, would have gigs surrounded by alcohol, and the bar would give me alcohol for free. And I could tell you that I was so focused, so honed in to my craft as a DJ, or just being a professional about everything, that I never wanted to let something like that consume me. No pun intended. While consuming it. Never. Never let it consume me. Never abused alcohol. Never will. And now that I'm older, I know how it makes me feel if I do abuse it. And the thing is, I can't even abuse it anymore. 2 beers, 3 beers, and I'm like, oh, God, what? Is that abusing? I know coworkers that crush 6-packs every night. You know what I'm saying? And they're as old as me because they built up a tolerance. I don't have a tolerance. I don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've always just wanted better. And I know if I were to be drinking or smoking or whatever, it would just put a pause or put a wall up for the things that I need to do in life. You know? I'm glad you guys are sharing your stories in the chat, by the way. Jason says, never smoked, never drank alcohol or did drugs, but it's the fatty and sweet foods that are my weakness. Yeah, I mean, those are drugs, buddy. Those are drugs. Keep your mind sharp, too. Exercise. People are zoned out on their phones. Yeah, 100%. You got to keep your mind sharp. Laura saying, I'm a junk food junkie. That's been my challenge, yeah. But I'm doing keto, Atkins, low carb has worked for me in the past. There you go. I mean, if it works for you, do it. I had a coworker that did keto too, and he dropped a lot of weight. The only thing he told me is keeping the weight off. He's right there on 43. I definitely slowed down. I do food reviews. Oh, Sid, retro foodie. I didn't know you did food reviews. Interesting. Okay. So it's hard when I can eat and drink on the house. Yeah. Yeah, true. Flix has double knee surgery. Stop it. I don't. Just because you see my upper half only. I'm actually in a what the fuck is his name? I'm actually in a Stephen Hawking wheelchair. Beep boop beep beep. No. Let's see. Some business owners try to get me drunk before I taste the food for a good review. Oh, yeah, definitely don't let them do that to you. Colleague is turning 50 this summer, and he drinks several days a week. Sorry, it's not good, but it's his choice. Everybody has the right to do whatever they want, and then face it. Yes, exactly. And the consequences are what come. You know. Warehousing gets no respect. Yeah, 100%. I have trouble working due to disability, so finding a job is hard. Yeah, I have type 1 diabetes and physical. However, I'm planning to do a YouTube channel kind of like yours. Oh, keep us updated with that. I would love to hear more about that. Amanda, I work out every single day. Yeah, I know you've been on the workout circuit. You work at a gym too, right? Drinking more water. Yeah, man, I need to drink more water too, guys. Ugh, I need to really drink more water too. Cherokee in the building. I quit smoking. It will be 11 years in August. Wow, congrats to you. Let's get another cheers for that. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing your stories. I appreciate that. You just reminded me of the Ozempic faces of women in Hollywood now. The side effects, I guess. Yeah. Ugh. I mean, look, and I'm not against Ozempic by any means. If you need it because you're 500 pounds or whatever, then okay. But if you're already a thin person, it makes no sense to me. No effing sense to me whatsoever. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk about Leslie Jones. Leslie Jones. Thought I had 2 Leslie Jones clips. Let me see. I think I did. Please keep leaving all of your questions in the chat. There you go. Okay, I got the second clip. All right, Flix Talkers, we have Leslie Jones, comedian Leslie Jones, who was on SNL. I'm going to be honest, I thought she was pretty funny. And then she went and joined the cast for the Ghostbusters reboot or sequel, requel, whatever you guys want to call it. I believe it was the 2017 Ghostbusters that was highly panned worldwide. I saw it. I did a reaction for it. Had some funny moments. It was not Ghostbusters. That's all I got to say. It was something else. Something else. But a lot of people did not like that. All right. So now comedian Leslie Jones was instantly confused by Ziwi's, I don't know who Ziwi is, but she got interviewed, tricky questions and was ready to throw hands. Now, there's a couple of clips from this interview that I wanted to go over. I'm actually not going to go over this one. This one doesn't matter to me as much as the second one. So comedian Leslie Jones, she went on this podcast, guys, and I would love to hear your thoughts, especially those that are married. Now, you guys know, I mean, I've been with my partner for over 13 years now, and it's been amazing. Now, I know a lot of people can't say the same. It's fine. That is what it is. But listen to the claims that she is claiming.
I think marriage is legalized slavery.
You do.
Huh? Once again, for the people in the back that aren't paying attention, put whatever you're doing down and listen. Turn that speaker up.
I think marriage is legalized slavery.
You do.
Yes, I do.
Say more, because if I'm thinking about slavery and I'm thinking about marriage, there are two different images that come into my
Absolutely
head.
not. I don't think, I don't know how you don't. A man is, especially if he's expecting you to be a trad wife, he might as well pull out a whip and a chain.
Wow. So there are young people watching who might be
Okay, now I don't know if she's trolling or what the hell's going on because of her big old smile at the end there. But she says, especially if you want me to be a trad wife. Now, if you guys don't know about trad wives, so they're traditional wives, the ones that are, I just spit all over the place. Traditional wives that are expected to do the cooking, the cleaning, basically what the embodiment of a woman was in like the 50s, to be the homemaker, Debbie Homemaker, whatever they call it. Susie Homemaker. I forget what the phrase is. Now, the feminist movement came along and they said, no, we want to change that. We want to get out of the kitchen. We want to get in the streets. We want rights. We want to, voice our opinions. We want, to vote. We want to be also working corporate jobs. And now we have what we have today. Now, I don't know if she's speaking about herself or if she's speaking about just in general, people should not be married because it's legal slavery, which is absolutely fucking preposterous, if I'm being completely honest. There's no comparison for me for slavery and marriage. They like to say it's ball and chain, right? That's kind of funny to tie it into ball and chain, if that's what you're referring to, but legal slavery? No. I mean, what situations are... I don't even think she's been married. If I'm being completely honest, I've never seen her with a partner. So I don't know. Maybe she has had some bad experiences.
watching who might be wanting to get married. What would you say to them?
Don't
get married.
No.
Okay.
Oh God, you are crazy.
How am I crazy?
You are crazy.
You're saying that marriage is a...
No, I don't believe in the marriage. No, I don't.
So you wouldn't get married?
No, and I don't think it's beneficial for a woman at all. I think...
Wow. And I don't think it's beneficial for a woman at all. Well, you have to start thinking about things as a partnership, right? It's not about beneficial all the time. It's not about what can I get out of this that I can't get out of it otherwise. You guys are a team. You guys are supposed to be working together. It's not just, oh, for tax purposes. Like, to me, I think love is sacred. It really should be, why am I with this person in the beginning? What drew me to this person? What made me say yes to our first date? What are some amazing memories that we have had together? When you start weighing in these different factors and then you start to decide, can I see a future with this person? Obviously, those are the pros that I'm giving. And of course, there's going to be cons of, maybe this person is a deadbeat that doesn't have their shit together, so I don't want to move forward. Well, if that's the case, then you have to have that conversation. But if you've been with a person for a decent amount of time and then you decide to get married, it makes sense that you would already have in your head, I think I'm making the right choice with this person. It's a commitment. It's saying, you know what? I'm not going to look for anybody else because I found that person. That's what it is. Now, once again, I don't know her experience level with this, with being in relationships, with maybe she was. I don't know anything about her. I really don't. So if you guys have any more information, please let me know. But it seems like she has a bad experience in her past, or she is bitter about it for some reason. Because I can't relate. I cannot relate. I've had the perfect relationship right now. Now, have I had bad relationships? 1000%. But guess what? Those are lessons. Those are stepping stones to get to that better relationship that I am in now. And I can honestly say we've never had problems. We have never had a real serious problem, Laura and I. I remember saying that shit a couple years back, like either online or something like that. But a family member was like, if you guys aren't arguing, there are problems. And in the back of my mind at the time, I was like, maybe he's right. Maybe there is something that, I don't know. Maybe there is something that's going to come. Maybe there is something that is going to peek its little head. A skeleton's going to pop out of the closet and really screw me over. No. I think these people are just projecting their bad and insecurities, bad relationships onto us that are in good relationships. And I think marriage is a beautiful fucking thing. I think it's an amazing thing. And those that are always hating on it have had bad relationships and don't want better for other people. That's what I think. I say get married. I say if you found someone that you can tolerate and live with, and it has to go in this order. You meet somebody, you go on dates, you end up liking that person, you move in and you live with them. Not, I like this person, I propose to them. No. Men, no. Get your head out of your ass. Whoever taught you that, no. Go on dates. And none of this fucking swiping on my phone type of shit, waiting for booty calls and expecting, I'm gonna find the one, y'all. I'm gonna find the one. Because that ain't gonna be the one. No. She's there for the same reason that you are, to hook up. Go on dates, man. Take it old school. And when I say take it old school, I'm talking about like 10, 15 years ago, people were still dating. Nobody does this shit anymore. Nobody dates anymore. Why? Why are y'all so scared to go dating? You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to test the waters. You're supposed to date around. You're not supposed to fall in love with the first person you date. It shouldn't work like that. It really shouldn't. You got to have some kind of experience level. I think it's totally normal to play the field. If you like someone and she likes you back or he likes you back, go on more dates. Explore with this person. And then if it becomes a thing where it's like, okay, now I can't really see myself without this person, consider moving in together. That will be the next step to figure out if you guys want to be married or not. Don't do it the old school way, the way your family told you to do it. A lot of you guys are going to be like, well, my mama said that if I meet somebody I love, you got to get married to them. No. Then you guys end up moving in and then hate each other. You guys are doing the ass backwards. Do it the proper way, please. All right? That's my advice. I'm sticking to it. It's worked for me for the last 13 years. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Lawrence is saying she so got her husband locked in a basement. Cleon is saying marriage is closer to medieval tortures and slavery. Okay, you've had some bad experiences. Laura's saying exactly. So many are lost. Marriage is supposed to be about love and connection. Too many brainwashed to believe other BS and nonsense. Clan is saying, well, people don't know how to communicate and express their feelings, in my opinion. Laura, so yeah, you guys don't have to agree with me. I'm just giving you my thoughts. This is my channel. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. Laura saying, I would love to be a trad wife instead of an actual slave to employers. I married someone, and I'm going to be honest. I guess I can't be honest because I don't know what it's like to be a woman. But if I were a woman and I was in that position, I would get fucking bored. I would get bored of doing dishes and cleaning the house and tending to the kids. And that should just, well, once again, this is a David brain. I don't know what the Davina brain would think, you know? I don't know. Some people like the old traditional roles. I married once I didn't love, so that was on me. Marriage can be beautiful. Never take your spouse for granted. There you go. At least you can acknowledge that. Jason is saying a lot of women who are workaholics are now trying to find work from home jobs so they could spend more time with their families. Yeah, and realize too, it's not just a workaholic thing, Jason. Sometimes we're doing what we need to do to survive. Like myself, Laura, we both work 2 jobs. Well, she used to work 2 jobs. I work 2 jobs now. I do YouTube, and then I also work my 9 to 5. But we don't do that because we want to be workaholics. We do that to survive. Because when you live paycheck to paycheck, you have to do what you have to do depending on where you live in this country, in this world, right? So sometimes it's not just being a workaholic. It's like you have to work to survive and to live. So Amanda's saying, I recently had a breakup with somebody because he was toxic. He was always telling me what to wear and all that stuff, but I'm single and I'm happy about it. There you go. Sebastian is saying Tinder is only for hookups. There are couples who have met each other through dating apps. Some couples have met other ways. Yeah. And once again, that's great. That's fantastic. I'm not saying that your expectations should be low or high for that matter. But what you just said is dating apps. You should be dating. All right? It shouldn't be like, why am I not finding the one? I'm just hooking up with all these girls. Because obviously they're there for one reason, and you are there too for one reason. And if you're not there for one reason, you jump on different apps. You should be looking at relationship apps or whatever the fuck it is, you know? Not hookup apps. Hooking up and relationships are 2 different things. They can go hand in hand, but a relationship is a more fruitful thing. All right, guys, let me know what you thought about that. Leslie Jones, man. Can't get on board with that. Can't get on board with what the fuck she's saying. Oh, did anybody see the space launch? There was a moon launch, not moon launch, but a launch to the moon. NASA moon mission. Very exciting times we're living in, guys. Very exciting times. Artemis 2. We're in another space race, guys. Yeah, we're in another space race. I believe with China. So get on board. Get on board with crazy stuff to come.
This is Artemis 2 time, and I remain transfixed by this story. Thanks to Artemis 2 and its crew, we are already getting to see, there you see one of them right there, stunning brand new images.
Yeah, get on board.
From their voyage. NASA released these photos of Earth alongside a video update from on board the spacecraft. Here's now.
The Earth, man. So beautiful, right? So beautiful, yet it never looks like it changes. I believe there was a comparison between the 1976 photo or something, or from an Apollo mission to this one. It looks exactly the same. It looks exactly the same, other than what I can tell up here in the top right. There's like a layer around the Earth that's kind of like emitting. Like, so I don't know what it is. I'm sure, the freaking ozone layer. Is that what the ozone layer is? I don't know.
NASA astronaut Christina Cook.
There's nothing that prepares you for the breathtaking aspect of seeing your home planet both lit up bright as day and also the moon glow on it at night with a beautiful beam of the sunset, and knowing that we're going to get similar views of the moon. I'm really excited for that.
As are we all. Senior national correspondent for CBS News, Mark Strassman, joins me now from Johnson Space Center in Houston. Mark, catch us up on what we've learned today.
Was transfixing, wasn't it, Major? I mean, those pictures are just stunning. And remember that human eyes haven't had that perspective in more than a half century now. If you think about that one picture of the entire Earth, that one, it's like a group shot of all of us,
right.
Except for the 4 people who are now making their way to the moon, right? I mean, there's leaving humanity behind.
I didn't have my smile going. I should work on that next time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. And so, look, it's been another great day where this is officially the 3rd day now of this mission. And the crew got up a couple hours ago and are doing their
No fucking way. Jason says, I heard they're having problems with their toilet now. No way. I got to look that up.
thing. There's sort of a series of, more minor systems checks that they have to go through today, the medical kit and the pressurized suits and so on. But the big objective, obviously, is coming in the days ahead when they finally do get to the moon. And I asked NASA today again to sort of explain to folks who just started following this moon.
Wait, what? What is this graph? So they launch, they go around Earth. Why do they go around Earth like 5 times? And then they shoot off into space. What? What is the point of that?
Shot. I mean, why are we going back anyway?
Because we never went in the first place. No, I'm kidding. Or am I?
Just sort of scoot ahead to Monday's milestone.
For momentum? Okay.
The lunar flyby. Why does it matter? What do you hope to get out of it?
So it matters because, the whole point is to go back to the moon. The whole point of this mission is a campaign to get back to the moon. And the being able to see with human eyes the lunar surface is a huge milestone, right? And that just articulates the point, that we're going back to the moon. We're going to stay there.
Major, I read an interesting little fun fact this week that 3 of the 4 people on planet Earth alive today were born after the last Apollo mission. That was Apollo 17 in 1972. So for all of those folks, for the vast majority of the planet, this is a new experience. This isn't just nostalgia anymore. This is something brand new. And so for all of those folks who see images like this for the first time, probably just as transfixed, to use your word, as.
Okay, let me look up the toilet thing. Because I'm kind of interested in this. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you guys. So the actual space launch, this guy was in Florida, where they take off, at Cape Canaveral. And he actually witnessed it on TV and outside. This is a cool video.
Se fueron, se fueron, se fueron, se fueron, se fueron. Woo! Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Let me see.
You still gonna see it there?
A ver.
No, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. You're gonna stay like right now.
It's in that direction, tía. Para allá. Para allá, no, para allá, para allá, para allá está el Space Center. Para allá. Sí, seguro.
Allá, mira.
No te creo.
Oh my God, mira.
Look at that. We did it. We fucking did it.
Crazy.
We fucking did it. Wow. We fucking did it.
No puede ser.
Amazing. As a plane flies by. God damn it. We fucking did it. We're doing it. We are doing it. We're going to the moon, guys. We're going to the moon. Epic. Epic. Fucking love that. That makes me so proud to be a goddamn American. Going to the moon, baby. Let's see. NASA toilet. I don't know what I'm even looking at right now. Let's see. Latest in space. All right. Breaking. Artemis 2 astronauts are now reporting a bad burning smell emanating from the toilet. What the freak? There's a video of an American. I did see that one. Yeah. Passengers on plane flyby. Yeah, able to see the launch. Yeah, I did see that one. This is crazy. The Artemis 2 crew choose to be woken up. Choose to be woken up? Chose to be woken up with Pink Pony Club chaperone. Oh, I hate her. I'm not talking about that. Let's see. Where's the toilet thing? Let's see more about the toilet. Yeah. Let's see. The moon, the earth. All right. Looks like they always have looked. NASA releases first look at Artemis Orion spacecraft exterior. Okay. They can't show the moon landing because Stanley Kubrick isn't alive to film it in the studio. That's right. Here's the crew, by the way. Shouts out to the crew. Got to show love to the crew, y'all. Judging by the smell, I must have a NASA toilet too. Oh, God dang. Artemis 2, more like Artemis Poo. Christina Koch has officially become the farthest any woman has ever traveled from Earth. That's an interesting title. Okay. First ever full disc image of the Earth, 1966 versus today. Damn, look at that quality. Look at that quality. If you were around to see it, man, it almost looks like a face right here. Like a mouth, like going... See the eyeball right here? The eyeball, left eye, right eye. A nose in the middle, and a mouth going... I was created by Stanley Kubrick. I will not survive this mission. And look at that. Look at that. The honeymooners opening had a face on the moon. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Look at that. God damn it. 4K, baby. 4K. Jackie Gleason's face? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. All right.
The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Wow.
Houston now controlling the flight of integrity on the Artemis 2 mission around.
Amazing. We did it, y'all. We're doing it.
Integrity, AMT high.
We are doing it, y'all.
On time, passing 30 seconds into the flights. Integrity passes the alternate MECO. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on the 4 main engines. Space launch
All right.
core stage.
Just a little side conversation talking point. Let me know if you guys have heard of any stories lately that you guys want to talk about. We could definitely talk about it. We'll get into it. Until then, hit that big thumbs up. Consider subscribing today for more. Okay, this is what I want to get into. Definitely want to get into this story next. Jesus Christ, this is pretty fucking bad. This is so crazy. Not as crazy as the Walmart guy, but
Gem Mint 10.
we're all specks of dust. All right, guys, let me know if this story pertains to you. As far as, have you ever found a deal on eBay so good it was hard to believe that it was true? Well, this man was a eBay seller, and I'm not sure if this live was a part of, I don't know what app it was part of, because I know that there's WhatsApp, I believe, or what the frick is it called? Whatnot or something? There is a seller, like a bidding app that people go live on, and they just, let me know if you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But you can actually put your stuff up to bid, and then whenever the countdown, you know, goes off and it hits 0, that's what that person gets that item for. Now, on an eBay Live, I guess they have their own live app. Drake May PSA 10. Let me know if you guys know what this even is. I'm not a sports guy, so I don't know if this is crazy or not. Sells low on eBay live stream, so the seller cancels the sale, calling it a glitch. Now we're gonna go through this play by play, because this is another case of, like, I'm gonna give my honest opinion on who I side with, and you guys let me know yours. So that being said, 2025, a Topps Cosmetic Chrome Planetary Pursuit Mercury number 2, Shohei Ohtani. PSA 10. Is that what's being sold, or is that not the card?
Gem Mint 10 Drake May Green Pandora. Optic preview, Green Pandora. Drake May rookie out of 25?
Okay, this guy seems excited. He seems like this is a deal that you cannot pass up. Let me know if you guys know anything about cards like this or whatever. Okay, there's the information down below. 2024 Panini Donruss, number 379, Drake Maye, I believe he said it is, or Maye, optic preview. Okay, he gives the price of what this is going for online. I don't know if he paid that, but there's a bidding system down here of what people are going to bid. And there's a timer for only 15 seconds. Check this out.
It's the number match. It's the number match as well. That's over $2,000.
Over $2,000 card we have right here. And the bidding is starting at $5. I'll be honest. If there was a timer, I don't know how many people are bidding at once, but I would get in on that action.
The number match out of 25 Gem Mint 10 rookie card. That is a...
Okay, the bid jumped up in 1 second. Look it down here. To $210.
New England Patriots fans' wet dream. That's a 2,000...
You see what just happened? It's sold out. And the man up here noticed that it's sold out at $210, I believe it was. $205 plus shipping. This man just lost $1,000. I believe he said, no, more than $1,000. I'm sorry. He said it was 2,000, right? Was it valued at 2,000?
5? It's the number match. It's the number match as well. That's over $2,000.
Over $2,000. And someone bought it at 205.
A New England Patriots fan's wet dream. That's a 2,000.
Another snipe. GG, baby. Yeah, he messed up.
Okay. That was a glitch. We'll have to refund that one, brother.
What?
I don't think that was fair to the other folks out there.
What do you mean? This is the whole point of these stupid fucking bidding sites, bro. And eBay does deal with bids. I've dealt with eBay and stuff like that. So you can put up an item for, you know, just a fair price of whatever you want to sell it for. Or you can do a bidding option where you start low and just have people possibly bid through the roof, and it can make your item worth more than what you even intended to sell it for. That is the whole point. Now they have this live option from what I'm watching here, which I didn't even know they had. They have this live option, and this man had to give up his card for $200, and it was worth over $2,000, he's claiming.
That was a hard glitch.
That was a hard glitch. No, you hard fucked up is what you, Football Pete. The Rip Report. Guys, what's fair, man? What is fair? Someone says, what happened? Glitch, what happened? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think there was a glitch in the system. I think nobody was bidding on that. For whatever reason, no one was bidding on that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Rip Report. That's not fair to anybody else out there.
Oh, come on. The Rip Report got you. He pulled the rip. Cleanna saying, dude should get the card for 205 plus shipping. That's BS. 1,000%. And like the first guy that we talked about in the Walmart TV thing situation that happened, this is marked as advertised as far as like it's a bidding war. If he won that bidding, and I know that there's going to be snipers or whatever they call it, where someone waits till the last second to outbid that person. That's what the fuck you do when you're in situations like this. That's the name of the game. What do you want us to say, man? I mean, you're going to say that this is a glitch? Be a man and sell that card for $200, and you take that $1,800 loss, bro. Take it on the chin.
That's a $2,000 card.
And he wanted, by the way, I had to take out the music. Unfortunately, it is Queen, but it is copywritten. Bro, got to get in your max bids.
Drake.
Look at this guy, even went in the comments and said, bro, yeah. That's going to fuck up your reputation if you're, that's a glitch.
May.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely a poor boy from a poor family. You're about to be poor, missing out on that 1,800.
Okay, we'll be rerunning it shortly. I'm sorry.
Rerunning it. You piece of shit. You piece of shit, Football Pete. I don't like that. Stop screwing people out of their... What? Come on. I thought that was an interesting clip right there. I wanted to hear what you guys had to say about that one, but that's the risk you take. It's an auction, man. What the hell? A glitch. It was a glitch in the Matrix. Oh, guys, so I did put up my Al Bundy. Let's see, I don't know if you guys saw it. My Al Bundy reaction video. And by the way, thank you guys so much for enjoying all the reaction videos I've been doing. I know this is Flix Talk and we mainly do movies and stuff like that, but you know, I like to spice it up a little bit. And it seems like you guys have been here for it. But I did a reaction to Al Bundy. And I was asking a lot of people, you know, where do we go from here? You know, where do we go from here? So I got a couple of go.
Okay, fine. On my way. 1, 2, 3.
So I got a couple of suggestions. Come on, can we get to the comments? Hey. Check out Dorothy's best insults from the Golden Girls. This is classic. You guys let me know too. Which one should I be checking out next? Dorothy's best insults? That's one. I'm gonna have to check that out. And put that on like a waiting or something. TV Land. Dorothy's most savage moments.
If I'd had the money.
Okay, we're gonna save this. What are some other good ones, guys, to watch? Let me know, chat. Chat, are you alive? Wake up. Wake up, chat. Okay, let's see. Drew Carey and Mimi insults were also great too. Okay. I never watched a Drew Carey show. But I knew that woman, Mimi, yeah, they always used to go at it back and forth. That is actually, I might want to look that one up as well too. Drew Carey and Mimi insults. $20 minutes though.
Mimi Bobet.
We'll save that one. Whoop. We'll save it in the watch later. Sorry, house cleaning. If you haven't seen it, The Office is a great show and very popular. Yeah, I've seen all of The Office, so that's a no-go for me for The Office. Look at Cleon. Look at Cleon making his debut in my comments, man. Not his debut, but my joke about the hot dog vendor was horrible, but these are okay, right? Don't be so bitter, bro. Mike in the building saying Trump needs to be stopped. Okay, is that a suggestion for a reaction video, or I'm asking for reaction videos or things that I can react to. I didn't watch Drew Carey's show. He was great on Whose Line Is It Anyways? Yeah, Whose Line Is It Anyways was really funny. I used to watch that as well too. Yeah, what are some good suggestions? Let me just go to best insults, I guess. I don't even know if any other shows best insult. Okay, so obviously the Groucho Marx is like the top of the top, which we've already done. Al Bundy, I just did that yesterday. That was really funny. It's funny when they have the bits just so quick and concise where I don't even need to watch the show. You know, I don't even need to watch the show to get the jokes, you know? Veep, best of the Veep insults. Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg insult each other. Contains strong language. I'm gonna have to check that one out. I gotta see if it's copywritten though. $10 years ago. Yeah, we're gonna have to see if this is copywritten though. Cause I'm trying to do my due diligence and not do copywritten shit anymore. We gotta be above that now. Especially when they're copyright striking me again, bro. They don't want me to live. I can't live. All right, let's see. Gordon Ramsay, most creative insults. Okay, that sounds kind of fun. Gordon Ramsay. That might be pretty good. Laura saying, I got one. The Outer Limits. There was an old black and white television that they redid it in the 90s, and I like the 90s version better, but hey, you could check out both. They're similar to Twilight. Yeah, but the whole thing is, though, I mean, are they going to copyright me? Because that's the reason why I'm kind of slowing down on the Twilight Zone, is because they are forcing me to not be able to put out videos. Oh, this BBC one has all kinds of insult videos. Let me see the most popular. Oh, Cleon, while you're here, let me show you that that Dua Lipa that I was telling you about. It's really freaking cool. Really cool. I'm pretty sure I could play it. It's just like an acapella. By the way, this is my favorite DJ, Afrojack. Just listen to this intro. Gordon Ramsay, the pisser. Pisser.
You shot it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but how your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I'm a fall. I am titanium.
No, this just came out 4 days ago, bro. Yeah, that their new song "Awake Tonight." Is that unless it's another one? You're right. You're right. Wait, what? 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 No way.
I was waiting for you. I prayed you would come soon. All eyes and all yours, I'd ever been. I searched the world for your light. I was losing my fight, but I held on for this long. I held on. I could feel something coming, not struck, not too.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Over me on your love, by your love. Two lonely hearts become a world.
I love that symphony.
I've been a sea for my whole life, a bad dream, but I'm awake tonight.
Ooh.
I'm awake tonight. I walk the streets like I die. Now look at me, I'm gonna be alive. I'm awake.
not bad. I like that. I like that a lot. Telling you, I love. That video came up copywritten. Fucking shit. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Well, I can't do it then. All right. Yeah, Afrojack and David Guetta make magic. They really do. How are we going? An hour 30? All right, let's see if anything new is popping up. Fuck it, let's talk about Kanye. I know there's nobody in the chat really that cares about this, but this is a story that I wanted to cover, so I'm gonna do it. And if I could do it live, it'll save me on. Oh, here we go. Wait. Here's the burning smell real quick. Here's the burning smell.
We can practice in gravity, but this would be the door. So if you were looking at the toilet from inside the capsule, this would be the floor. You would float over to it, open up this hinging door, and float on in.
Oh, that's okay. Never mind. They got me. They hoodwinked me. All right, let me load up this Kanye story, guys. And you guys let me know in the chat what you're excited. I mean, Kanye's returned. That's all I got to say. Kanye has returned. And I would love to know if you guys are Kanye fans. If you're not, let me know as well. There's a lot of people saying a lot of things, and I'm going to say a lot of fucking things as a fallen fan. I will say that. Let me cue all this up. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, what happened the last week's live stream? Figured I got 3 songs in and it was copyrighted, and you said for something. Oh, my streams always get copyrighted after the fact. I mean, that's not my fault. So once YouTube does what it does, then I can't control anything, brother. Sorry about that. All right, let's talk about Kanye. All right, Flix Talkers, Kanye has returned. SoFi Stadium, April 3rd, 2026, to a sold-out show of over 70,000 people. Some people are claiming it was 80,000. I looked at the venue. It says 70 to 73,000 is their max capacity. People were claiming it was 80,000. But you guys let me know your thoughts on Kanye West. Yay, before we get into it. I'm going to say this. I am a fallen fan. I'm a fallen fan in the fact that I just didn't like what he was saying about Jewish people. I'm keeping it real. Some people can separate the art from the artist. I couldn't. I just think he was saying a lot of hateful things, and the music was just kind of as it got later in life. That was me. I still think that this man has the holy trinity, the amazing, amazing trilogy for his first couple albums or first 3 albums for hip hop culture. And I'm always going to give him that. Other than that, I'm not a Kanye fan anymore. I'm a Fallen fan. But that's not to say that he doesn't have fans, because he came back once again to the SoFi Stadium on April 3rd, 2026, sold it out. And here's a little preview of that. I can only play a little bit. It was live streamed on YouTube, so people were able to watch it for free. Here's just a little bit, because once again, it's copywritten, so look at the size of this crowd. Okay, so Kanye's dancing on top of the moon, on top of a globe. He was on a sphere that just kept changing, kind of like the sphere in Vegas. And it was an awesome presentation. I will give him that once again. He has a huge fan base. He brought out Travis Scott. He brought out Lauryn Hill. It was a big deal. He even brought out Northwest, his daughter, who he said didn't want to have her in the public eye, like his baby mama, Kim Kardashian, was having her always in the public eye, yet he brought her out there to 80,000 people. Okay, that makes sense. And this is kind of the view from the floor level. Looks like a fun time, don't it? No, don't get me wrong. I used to be in pits like this all the time when I used to go to a lot of EDM dubstep shows. This was my jam right here. It's not for the weak, I will say that. Okay. Maybe as I'm getting older, I feel my body aching from just watching that video, because I used to live that about 15 years ago. But that aside, he still has a fan base. I got to give him that. Now, at first, I was like, man, there's not a woman in sight. But then I saw some of the people that were pulling up. And yeah, there was a lot of women. There's still a lot of people that support him. So some of the Ye concert outfits at SoFi Stadium. Once again, this is in Los Angeles, April 3rd, 2026. They were out there in droves, half naked, titties out, booties out. Everybody who's everybody is out there looking weird. I don't, there was a chef out there. LA is an interesting place, man. That's all I got to say. But you also realize, too, even if they weren't fans, they were there because that was the place to be. People get FOMO, right? So you have to be there just to be there sometimes. Or else you feel like, was that a Mexican cowboy? You had to be in that moment for the return. Okay. So that was some of the people that were out there. Once again, it was his first concert in America since 2021. So this was a big deal. This was a big deal. Now, this is the reason why I'm a Fallen fan. And I didn't forget. I did not forget. A lot of people seem to forget or separate the art from the artist once again. You guys let me know your thoughts on this one.
Just when you thought Kanye West or Ye had run out of ideas to out Kanye himself, he goes and does this. After a whirlwind of unhinged rants, anti-Semitic diatribes, and a fashion choice that would make even the worst dressed lists shudder, Ye has officially logged off from social media platform X. But not before turning the microblogging site into his own personal therapy session. One so chaotic that even Elon Musk, the patron saint of internet mayhem, had to pull the plug. The real chaos began online, where Ye embarked on yet another rant marathon. This time declaring himself a Nazi and praising Hitler. Because he never misses a chance to turn bad press into business opportunities. He also dropped a $20 Yeezy t-shirt featuring a swastika. And because no Kanye West scandal is complete with just one layer of ridiculousness, he ran a Super Bowl ad, a very expensive, very mysterious clip directing viewers to his website, which, surprise, was selling nothing but his Nazi merch.
Yay. And I'm not saying yay like his name. I'm saying yay like whoopee. Y-A-H. Yay. What a cool guy he is, huh? Selling Nazi propaganda. Fantastic. And I think I had spoken on this a while back about how this is like cringe as fuck. And then his supporters will be like, you're too sensitive or whatever. Who the fuck is walking around with the swastika on their shirt? I come from an era where you live this shit. You're wearing Rolling Stones, you listen to them. You're wearing a swastika, you believe in that shit. Where did this line get muddled where it's not that serious, bro? I think this is extremely serious. I think people wanting to hurt other people in the streets by wearing some shit like this is serious. Whatever. If it's a troll, it's a troll, but I think it's not an effective troll whatsoever. Laura's saying, I don't know what FOMO means. The fear of missing out. That's what that means. That means that you see an event and you may not even necessarily like the artist or the person, but you know that you have to be there because you have to be part of the water cooler talk that happens the next day. That's exactly what that means. So call it what you will, but I never forgave Ye after all that shit. Also, when he went on Alex Jones, and this was only 3 years ago, guys, and said this type of shit.
No, I get you're explaining that, like you said, you love the Zionists. You don't agree with some of the things they're doing, even though you don't support a lot of what's happening. Serious though, I've really studied a lot of history. Plus, I had family that was there, and so I mean, I don't think Hitler was a good guy. I get the Hugo Boss uniforms, amazing. But I mean, just because you're in love with the design, you're a designer. Can we just kind of say like you like the uniforms, but that's about it?
No. There's a lot of things that I love about Hitler. A lot of things. Hey, Netten, what did you think about that, Netten? This is insane. You are an insane person. How could you say something? It's okay that...
So let me ask you, you like the Azog Battalion because they openly howl Hitler. They're the leftovers of World War II. They support Zelensky and attacking Russia. So you like the Azog Battalion?
I love everyone.
Well, my point is you weren't involved.
Man, you know, if Kanye would...
I don't understand that. I don't understand how you could create such anti-Semitic merch, say a bunch of anti-Semitic things, and then just say, I love everyone, after you say, I love Hitler. To me, it doesn't compute. I'm a 41-year-old man. Maybe this is targeted to the Gen Zers that don't give a fuck about literally anything. Maybe, possibly. But I care about consequences. I care about symbolism that has hate backed behind it. I don't want to see people get hurt in the streets because of a man's comments. So I chose to distance myself from his music, from anything that was Kanye related. I'm still not taking back the fact that I love his first 3 albums. Once again, it was the holy trinity of hip hop. It was great music to me. Then somewhere he had a switch. Just own it, bro. Just own it. If you really believe that you are this person inside, deep down inside, then own it. But what did he do? He apologized. He went and he apologized. I'm just going to give you guys a little run through of the Kanye over the last 10 years. So So he did apologize for all of this because we know what was happening. It was hurting his pockets financially.
Usually the things that I like the most are controversial to other people.
The same man who said this,
Like, no, the Jewish media.
and wore this,
Throw the boots on with it.
and shared pro-Hitler propaganda.
So by doing a swastika chain.
How fucking gnarly is this? How gnarly is that your grandkids or your children are watching this and this guy is fucking cool. This guy is based as fuck. Fuck yeah. Walking around in a black Klansman outfit. It's fucking weird. Come on. It's weird as shit.
It then ruffles some feathers.
Is apologizing to fans.
I'm gonna work on it from the inside.
Kanye West taking to X to say he's done with anti-Semitism. He vowed to
Share peace. I'm done with anti-Semitism. He's done because nobody wants to fuck with him anymore as far as the sponsor goes.
share peace, adding, God forgive me for the pain I've caused.
This is just the beginning right here.
Ye's anti-Jewish rhetoric leading to major consequences for the rapper. In 2022, he lost lucrative partnerships with big-time brands, including Adidas, Gap, and Balenciaga. He's been banned from social media platforms, including Twitch. His current partner, Bianca Censori, appeared to leave him briefly last month.
She's having a panic attack.
She's having a panic attack. He makes his wife walk around butt naked on the red carpet. Once again, showing you these clips in case you guys have no clue about who this man really is.
She is not liking the way that I tweeted.
And in February, he was dropped from his talent agency.
And I feel like I have a responsibility to fight for creativity.
It's unclear what caused this recent change of heart, but we do know that Ye is in the midst of a custody battle with his ex, Kim Kardashian, over their 4 kids.
Kim's only power is to take my kids.
The devil ain't gonna win.
I'm in charge. I'm in charge of my legacy.
At this point, dude, you are the devil. You're doing the devil's work. How can you not see that?
He revealed this week he got a FaceTime from his kids that made him want to save the world again. But a source told ET in March, Kim's priority is the well-being and safety of her children and to protect them from being around Kanye's controversial behavior.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She sees it, but the fan base doesn't. The fan base loves him. And once again, where do we separate the art from the artist? So now you have this person, I don't know who she is, Hazel E. She walks out, I guess she's a prominent figure. She walks out of SoFi Stadium and says this about Kanye. She says this about her experience.
You're just leaving the Kanye show. Tell me about it.
Big, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They can't hold a real one down. It don't matter about all the the shit he popped for real. Because if
it doesn't matter about all the shit he pops. See, this is very cult-like behavior. When your cult leader says whatever the fuck they want, they know that they've got you in such a grasp that they could say the craziest shit, and you're so brainwashed that you will accept anything that this person says.
it don't matter about all the the shit he popped for real. Because the fans showed up, showed out. You know what I'm saying?
What was it like to be there to witness the show tonight? It's one of his biggest shows in years.
It is. I've been to like every Kanye concert. Deadass. Oh! Don't do it to me.
You good? You good?
No. I was about to. The Jews said Hazel finna fall today. No, I'm joking.
The Jew says Hazel finna fall today. And this kind of goes to my second point, guys. When did anti-Semitism become such a cool fucking thing to rant about? I'm not even Jewish. I'm speaking from the outside looking in. Why is it cool to make fun of Jewish people? And we're not talking about Zionists. We're not talking about Israel. We're talking about Jewish people here in America. Why the fuck is it so cool to make fun of them all the goddamn time? But if you were to make fun of black, brown, or whoever, then all of a sudden it's World War IX. Where is there a level playing field? There ain't none. Because the standards, nothing is aligned. Nothing. It's contradictory. I don't know why everybody thinks it's so cool, so muddled, so brainwashed. And these are the entertainers that we're platforming and propping up.
He apologized, right?
Yeah, he apologized. It's all good. It's all good.
It was like amazing. Like Kanye's my favorite rappers. Watch the Throne. You know, Jay-Z passed the torch. They in the beef, whatever. But he just showed up, showed out, showed that he could pop all his shit across the internet and still sell out the SoFi Stadium. Thank you.
What do you think?
So with this logic, you can go on a crazy hate train of whatever people you hate, but as long as you show up and show out and sell out a stadium, you're fine to just keep being the evil person that you are. I don't stand by that shit. I don't choose to stand by anybody that represents that. If you're a horrible person, and I think that the only reason that you apologized is to save your brand because you need money now, because you have mouths to feed, that's not a genuine apology to me. And I don't give a fuck about that person. I really don't. Well, Jewish people are white, so I guess they are white. They are all in white people or horrible category. No, a lot of people don't consider Jewish people as white. It just depends who you are, I guess. But I mean, white to me is European. You know what I'm saying? So is Israel part of Europe? I could be fucking wrong about it. I could be totally wrong about that. I don't know. I'm just saying when people, let's see. No, Israel Israelis consider themselves to be part of Europe. Although in fact, the country via the Sinai Peninsula forms the only continental land bridge between Asia and something else. Israel official, the state of Israel is country in the southern Levant region of West Asia. Israel is located in the Middle East, located in the eastern. So I don't fucking know. Is Israel classified as Europe? I don't know. Well, anyways, bunch of ignorant people saying a bunch of shit.
Think about his new album, Bully.
I love Bully. The only part I didn't like about Bully, and Kanye, I love you for everything. I just didn't like when you said about to marrying a white queen and da 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 da.
Intro track, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like when Kanye says marry a white queen because, you know, we can't stand for that. But you could say fuck the Jews. You can walk around with the swastika on. We're cool with that. Why? Because we believe Jews run the world and every single Jewish person we run into is evil. And I'm going to just blanket statement a whole race of people. Because I would love if they did that to me. Yeah, okay, that makes total fucking sense.
What exactly did he say? What did he say?
He said something about marrying a white queen, and I was just kind of off it at that. I love the whole bully everything until that part, because it's like, But he knows that like black people are goddesses. So he can marry his white queen, and we fine with that, because baby, you know what I'm saying? We on our own shoes.
What do you think it is that, Kanye keeps saying such outlandish things and, people keep sticking beside him? Because like you said, it was sold out tonight.
It was sold out tonight. I just think he's like the GOAT. Like, he's the GOAT. He's just put on since College Dropout, to be honest. Life of Pablo, Watch the Throne. He just, like, and the fact that he produced, like, all the Jay-Z stuff, I just feel like we kind of give him his respect. And we love his Geminiing, we love his craziness, and we just still rock out because we're fans of the music, to be honest.
So let me ask you.
Once again, this is that brainwashed cult. He can do no fucking wrong. We love his craziness. I don't get it. I am now in the category of I don't fucking get it, I guess. I don't know. Kanye fans, reach out.
Would you say, not like he ever really went anywhere, but would you say Kanye's officially back? He's back on top?
He's back on top because I feel like he apologized again. He got his deal with Adidas back again. He's selling e-commerce, he's selling shoes and stuff for like $20 now. So he did stuff on his own, and honestly...
Yeah, he's selling that because no one's buying it. When you lower your price from like $1,000 to $20, isn't that a red flag that you are hurting for money? You're hemorrhaging whatever the fuck supply you have? How fucking retarded are these people?
They could say that he's like canceled, but clearly with the sold out SoFi, he's not,
And you feel like people should forgive him?
I do feel like people should have a forgiving heart just because he's a genius. And like he said, name one genius who ain't crazy.
You just leave.
Fuck, man. This is exhausting. This is so exhausting. I have to end this live stream after this. I can't do it. So fucking exhausting, man. Oh. And that is the return of Kanye. That is the return of Kanye. I just know for a fact that anti-Semitism is on the rise. Hatred is on the rise. Guys, and once again, it's not cool to be racist. I don't understand what the fuck. What's so hard? Why is that a controversial take in 2026? It's not cool to be racist. It's not cool to be racist, man. If you said it towards a white person, a black person, a Hispanic person, Asian person, Jewish person, it's not cool to be racist. I don't know what else to say. Yet people think it is cool if you say it to certain groups, it's more acceptable than others. All right, guys. I'm going to take off. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. It's been fun. It's been great. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Y'all take care. Catch you in the next one. Peace.